You're such an asshole.
All right, let's get the show on the road. Hey, asshole, I'm a 20-year-old who attends a small private accredited college in Delaware. I won't mention it. We don't need to mention it. I'm completing my bachelor's degree in accounting in 3 years, and I've also accepted a full-time offer working as I go into my last year and take all-night classes for $38K as a junior accountant. That's good because you need time working as an accountant to sit for the CPA exam, so this is turning up very nicely. I graduated in May of 2019 with a GPA of 3.75. I also received a CMA scholarship and studied for it as I can while in school and study for my CPA after. I was wondering, should I get my MBA from my small school for $14,000 to $15,000 or $33,000 from University of Delaware, a bigger school which could open up more possibilities to get into the Big Four? Yeah, because I've always heard about the University of Delaware. No, dude, it's your CPA that all that matters. I'm sure, like, if you went to Harvard or Wharton or something like that, then that would carry a little bit more weight. But 33,000. Look, here's the deal: your MBA is going to be bullshit. It's going to be bullshit no matter what. I was even thinking Western Governors University, but that's only marginally cheaper than the $14,000 to $15,000 that you get your MBA. And you also said, let me just finish this. This would be required to get my CPA. Okay, so Delaware requires you have a master's degree to sit for the CPA. Well, fuck them. Please give me a price for video or just a response. What is the best 5-year plan to make over 80K? Well, you're on the track to do it, dude. You're definitely on the track. I hate progressive credentialism. And depending on the state you're in, that's the way the accounting industry is going. They're just going to make you jump through more and more hoops. I remember they did an article here about the guy in Minnesota. He passed away not too long ago. He was a chartered CPA number 4. He was number 4. And you know what he had for education? He had an associate's in accounting. And then he just worked in the industry. And then he took his test. So obviously we've come a long way making all you guys jump through a lot of hoops. And I guess Delaware is the one that makes you sit for the MBA. A larger point is I detest getting MBAs. But if you got to sit for master's classes to get an MBA or just to sit for the CPA, you might as well do it on the cheap. Because the CPA that matters, not your MBA. So I definitely do it on the cheap. And then I also asked you, what kind of MBA is it? Is it a Master's of Business and a concentration in accounting? Master's in accounting or just a regular old MBA? And then you said they have a normal MBA and an MBA in financial management and also a Master's in finance and taxation. I was pushing more towards the Master's in taxation or an MBA in financial management. I would go with the taxation. Definitely go with the taxation. Because that's going to get you in to the Big Four more than, well, I went to Delaware and I got a general MBA. Because the normal MBA, bullshit. Everything you're taking in business school now is going to be that regurgitated over again. You don't learn anything new in an MBA that you didn't learn in undergrad getting a business degree. So I would not even bother with a normal MBA. I wouldn't bother with a financial management because you're going to learn that intuitively with accounting. I would definitely do the Master's in taxation. Now that's going to help you pass your CPA exam for certain. That's definitely going to help you get into the Big Four because it's either taxation or audit, and then you inevitably go into consulting. So that's exactly what I would do. And if you're worried about being on the right track to make an 80K in 5 years, you're on the way. I don't know what you graduate in 2019. You'll already have your year of experience working. Okay, so May of 2019, a year from now. Then you got 2 years, that's 3 years until you get your MBA. You have your CMA certification and your CPA certification. So then you got 2 years working. But see, the Big Four, what does Big Four average pay? I don't know if, because you're going to do your 2-year stint in the Big Four, but I don't know if they pay you 80 grand right out of college. Average job offer, CPA, Big Four. Salary breakdown. Okay, Deloitte. 45 to 60,000. PricewaterhouseCoopers, 48 to 68. Ernst & Young, 40 to 63. KPMG, 46 to 62. Man, with you, I'd be saying 60. Yeah, so in other words, you're going to have to work 2 years. Is it possible that you'd get $20,000. Like, let's say you start at 60, which is why I think you should go for. God, man, they're going to work your ass. They're going to work your fucking ass. 80-hour work weeks, no problem, especially during busy season for you. But then the payoff comes after you get your experience in the Big Four. You do your 2 to 3 years experience there, and then you go move on to the senior accountant or whatever. It'd be possible for you to make 80 grand. Yeah, I'd say so. Don't be let down with yourself if you're not. I mean, keep in mind, this is requiring that you enter in at the high end of the pay scale at one of the Big Four. This is assuming you even want to go into the Big Four. You do your 2 years. You kick ass, take names. Yeah, I'd imagine. And if you play your cards right and keep your nose clean, then all of a sudden, like, hey, you want to become senior accountant, or do you want to go into the consulting division? And all of a sudden, yeah, that's doable. If you're at 70, don't feel bad, okay? I know a lot of you guys who listen to my show, you guys all set your goals at what you're capable of. I don't even say what you think you're capable of. I know you're capable of it. You guys all, I was capable of doing everything I thought I was back when I was 20, 21, 22. Absolutely. It's the rest of the world that's going to have a problem actually giving you the opportunity to show yourself and prove yourself. So don't feel bad if you don't make 80 grand in 5 years. You're going to be close, I'd estimate. You're going to be pretty darn close, assuming no major crisis or recession or anything like that. But yeah, you're definitely on the right track. And dude, you're not gonna be sitting in the unemployment line. But yeah, I like the idea. About the only thing I'd say is, if you're suffering a big commute to go to this school, even though it's pretty cheap, $14,000 to $15,000. I hope that's for the whole, both 2 years, not per year. If that's per year, then I'd start looking at Western Governors. But if you got to commute a lot to this school and there's parking, you got to live off campus and all this, or on campus and all this other stuff, you might want to look into Western Governors University. They have a master's in accounting. But I think you mean it's like $7,000-8,000 a year at your current school. You're already there. You're used to the campus. You got your efficiencies down. They offer a master's in taxation. That's fine. I don't know if you need to change horses just yet in mid-stride. So, all right, that's it. You guys got questions? Captain's got answers. ASLconsulting.com. And coincidentally, it's tax day. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.